Cases of rape and murder of black lesbian women make for gruesome headlines. And in a country which is said to have the highest rate of rape in the world, and where more than 42,000 people are raped annually, the chance that the rape of black lesbians living in poor townships will get special treatment is very slim. Being a lesbian and open about it in a black community is a deadly combination in South Africa, as these women are threatened by what is referred to as corrective rape. Corrective rape was initially defined as rape perpetrated against lesbians by straight or heterosexual men who want to cure or correct these women's homosexuality, which is regarded as unnatural. In the early 90s, Funeka Soldaat from Khayelitsha on the Cape Flats thought that she could disclose her sexual orientation. Little did she know that this decision would almost cost her her life. One evening, while she was at a local shebeen, she realized that the men were looking at her, which made her very uncomfortable. When she and a friend left the shebeen, the men followed her, and not far from the shebeen, they attacked and stabbed her 11 times. 2 days later, she miraculously opened her eyes in hospital. And after she'd been discharged from hospital, she went to the police station to make a statement about her almost deadly ordeal. But shockingly, the case was never investigated and no one was ever arrested. Corrective rape is a global phenomenon, and the brutal rape and murder of Yudi Simelane was one of the cases that brought this form of rape to the attention of South Africans and the world at large. Although corrective rape is a growing problem in South Africa, an increasing number of cases are also reported in countries such as Thailand, Zimbabwe, Ecuador, Uganda, Jamaica, and India. Khalib Asvat was one man who was the victim of corrective rape after he moved to Hillbrow in the early 2000s. Hillbrow had become a haven for gay and lesbian community during the 1990s. Unfortunately, one morning in 2007, a gang of 3 men ambushed him in the foyer of the apartment building where he was staying. His assailants thought that he was a woman, and when they found out that he was a man, they became even more violent. They beat him up so badly that his eyes were swollen shut. They even hit his teeth out. He never reported the rape to the police because he didn't want his family to find out, because that would have been embarrassing for them. Corrective rape has become an ever-present threat in the daily realities of black gays and lesbians in South Africa especially. It's a hate crime which needs to be taken seriously. Our society must be transformed to become one without sexual violence, where there's respect to others, irrespective of their sexual orientation. It's time that we speak out against all forms of rape, irrespective of who the victims are. If you have been the victim of rape or another form of sexual violence, please report it to the police and contact one of these organizations to find support on your way to become a survivor and no longer a victim. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Remember to follow us on social media and subscribe to our monthly Safety and Security magazine.